Alright, now the next part that we want us to go now is now back into our class, our course, which is electrical engineering. So assuming you've got your circuit, which comprises of two resistors, and obviously you've got your source over there, and then here you've got your R1, here you've got your R2, and then you've got your V, and obviously that is your current I. Now, when you have a circuit like this, and then you want to find the current flowing through the circuit, how do we do it now? How do we write a code now of this particular circuit of ours into our C++ code? So what we do is this. So obviously we're going to start by declaring all the variables. You've got your R1, you've got your R2, you've got your V, and you've got your I. These are all variables that we need to declare them. The computer needs to know all of these variables before you ask them. So back here, we're going to declare as int R1. Remember what I said, no spaces, R1, R2, and then I can even put a V, I put it as an int. And then I use now double, I put your I as double, and then I just also add another variable RT. Because remember, I need to find the total resistance. That's why I put it as what? As double. You can obviously declare everything as double, it's also correct, right? So after that, now I'm going to ask the user to give me obviously the value of this, the value of that, and the value of this in order for me to get this one here. Okay, simple, straightforward. So you ask the user, cout, enter value, the value of R1, okay, and then cin equal to R1, and then cout again, enter the value of R2, and then cin equals to R2, and then cout again, enter the value of V, and then cin it goes into V. Now that you've got your R1, you've got your R2, and you've got your V, you can now calculate the what? The total current that is in there, that is flowing through the circuit. Obviously, you start by, after collecting the values, remember, you start by collecting the values. As I told you, you declare first. After declaring, you collect the values. After collecting the values, then you put the formula, right? Then you say your RT, in this case, is equal to R1, R1 plus R2, and then your I will be V over RT. Okay, always remember to put what? Semicolon at the end. And then from there, now you've got your current, then you can display. See out the current is, and then you display your current, and then I always want you to put your unit, and then after that you will return your 0, and then you close. Right, let's summarize. What did we do? We want to calculate the current in the circuit. So logically speaking, we declare R1, we declare R2, we declare V, we declare I, and obviously the total resistance. So which is what I did that. And then from there, after doing the declaration, I go and ask the user to give me R1, give me R2, give me V. And after giving me V, then I put the formula. Formula of RT, formula of V, and then I display the current. I mean formula of current, and then I display what? Your current, and then I'm done. Okay, pretty straightforward, easy. Try to run the code, see how it goes, and then when you're done with that, I want you also now to work on this one. instead of having them in parallel, instead of having them in series, I'm having them in parallel. Try to get the current again, the total current that's going into this circuit. They are no longer in series, they are now in parallel. Use the same method. You know how to get total resistance, you know how to get the current. Now run the code, write it, and make sure it's running.